Good morning and welcome to this special edition of NHSTV. I'm Annalene Priest. Today we have Mr. Jason Childress in the studio with us, who has just been named the new principal of Northwest High School. Good morning, Mr. Childress. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you so much.
So you were just named principal of Northwest High School Tuesday morning. How do you feel about that? It's
a lot of emotions, exciting, overwhelming, happy, sad that I'm leaving my old school. It's a roller coaster right now, but I'm very excited to get started.
So why don't you start off by telling us about some of your experiences as an educator?
Well, I'm entering my 11th year in education. I've done just about everything, I feel like. I started coaching and teaching in Lubbock. I graduated from Texas Tech. And I've coached everything, basketball, football, track. I've taught several sciences, oceanography, earth science, environmental science, biology, just about everything. I've been anywhere from a department head to a team lead to, I've had a lot of experiences in education. I've been an assistant principal for the last 2 years, and I'm ready to be a principal of Northwest High School. What is your favorite part about being an administrator? It's definitely the relationships that I build with students, with staff, with the community, parents. Those are the things that last. The trust that you build between people, between students, to let them know, look, you can trust me, I trust you, we're going to do great things. But definitely, no matter what I've done, from coaching to teaching to administration, that's always been the cornerstone, is the relationships. So I take it you like being involved with what students do? I definitely like being involved. So what's your vision for Northwest High School this next year? My vision is that all of those people I just named, the parents, the teachers, the community, the administrators, the students, they all know where they fit in. What's their role in this what's their role in Northwest High School? And not only that, but they're going to understand how to work together as a community to improve teaching and learning. Not just learning academically, but for the students, but also socially, emotionally, kind of working with the whole student. Northwest High School has a lot of groups on campus. We have lots of clubs and sports activities and athletics. So how do you plan on supporting them in all their future endeavors at the school? When you say student groups, I think about two things. I think about involvement, and I think about school spirit. Okay, and both of those things they're a must for student success. Okay, and for Northwest to develop the culture that we need it to develop, we're going to have school spirit. And so student groups, one of my goals is for every student to be involved with something, okay? And I know some students don't have time to do maybe athletics or the fine arts and to spend the time necessary to do all that stuff, but it's the smaller student groups too, where students are involved and they feel ownership in their school, because if students feel ownership, the culture is going to grow and things are going to improve. So how do you plan on boosting school spirit? First of all, I'm going to model it. I have to be the one to model that. I have to have the leadership team on campus willing to model that, teachers on board to model that, and I know the kids will follow. And it's just being at events, being out in the community, being visible, and letting people know that we're the Texans. So you just left Bobcat territory as an assistant principal. What is your plan as becoming a Northwest Texan this next year? Well, regardless of where I've come from, and Byron Nelson is a great school, don't get me wrong, but regardless, my plan would be the same, and I have to start building relationships, okay? Here with you now, starting with the student leaders on campus and the teachers that I can meet with this summer, administrators that I can meet with this summer, community members that I can meet with, and then obviously once school gets rolling, meeting with the students and being out and about talking to them. But those relationships are going to have to be built before we can even think about establishing a culture or a foundation here. Building on the traditions that are already here. Northwest has been here for a while, and I know there's great things that are going on. Building on those, adding new ones to develop the culture that we want is where we're going to start. Well, thank you for joining us today, Mr. Childress. Thank you so much. Having spent time with him in the studio, I can tell you I am very excited for this next year, and we can look forward to wonderful things. Thank you for watching NHS TV. Have a wonderful summer. We'll see you next year.